Hello everyone and welcome back to Dune. So last time we were advised to find the Fremen leader. Hello everyone and welcome back to Dune. Last time we were advised to find the Fremen leader, so let's do just that, but before we do that let's check out the map. Because we also got our ability to contract the Fremen, essentially via our psychic powers.
Ah, Paul Atreides. You are able to contact us at a distance now.
Yes, I am. So, let's ask this guy for information.
It's been days since we've heard from you. We're doing spice mining.
Yeah, this is actually an important point. Because the Fremen, they lose confidence if you don't contact them every now and then. So it's good to check by sieges every now and then.
May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
So motivation 32%, which is okay. So...
we're doing spice mining.
Okay, let's check out these guys here as well. Okay. Yeah, that will change over time.
It's been days since we've heard from you.
Come on, don't look at me like this.
We're doing spice mining.
Okay, so then let's check out these guys here, if possible.
We're doing spice mining.
Okay, so looks like I can't really contact these guys, or maybe I'm just overlooking something here. Anyway, not that important, let's just exit the maps and let's talk to Hera, our resident Fremen.
I've heard of a man, a great Fremen. I can't remember his name.
Okay, so let's ask her to come with us.
I'm still ready to follow you.
That's awesome. So, are you going to come with me? Okay, looks like she doesn't really have anything to say. But let's just... no. So stop talking and let's check out the map again. Well, let's actually talk with Tufir.
Did you happen to think that we could use these Fremen against our Harkonnen enemies?
Yes, pretty much.
Mining spice is necessary, otherwise the Emperor will drive us off Dune. But the Harkonnens are here controlling almost 1/4 of this very planet. Soon they will stand against us. Paul, we have to be ready to face them. Paul, listen to me. I feel these Fremen could be incredible warriors for us. You need to have a Fremen leader by your side. A leader respected by all of the Fremen, one who could rally troops. Ask the Fremen you know, including Hara. However you do it, get me that Fremen leader. I'm sure he exists somewhere on this planet.
Get me that chronosphere. So let's stop talking here. If I remember correctly, you can use... Wait, why can't I access the map? Oh yeah, now I can. I'm pretty sure you could access your psych abilities and use that, because I think that's essentially what you were supposed to do if I remember correctly. But let's just see. Nope, no sieges. I can. Yeah, those should be out of reach because the other ones were out of reach as well. Too far to be contacted. I like how the quality essentially drops here.
We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now.
Okay. I guess those ones here still need to do some... It still needs to be prospected.
May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
You actually have some good motivation here, and are those the prospectors? Oh yeah, I think those are the prospectors. So never mind. So let's just exit the maps And let's leave the palace. There are still suits. Let's take the Oni. Always take the Oni. Never walk into the desert just like this.
Select destination.
Otherwise you're probably just going to get yourself killed. And let's get to
Timid.
Habana Timon. Oh yeah, he's going to stay
I'm
here.
staying here.
Yeah, I don't think Dufir can actually leave the palace. Well, he can leave the palace, but he's not going to leave the palace deliberately. Let's get in here. Let's talk to this guy here.
We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now. Have a look at the characteristics of my troop. Yes,
Oh,
I know
yeah,
of a
here we
great
go.
Fremen. His name is Stilgar, and he is well respected.
I thought you could do this via the long distance contact as well, but maybe you have to go here in person.
The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it. We don't know how to prospect. It's a very peculiar job.
Okay. So let's stop talking here and let's talk to Hera again.
Oh, yes. Stilgar. I know where he was born. I can lead you to this place.
Okay.
Look at your map. Far west of the palace there is a siege. We will find Stilgar nearby.
Okay, looks like that's all she has. Okay. Do we have another vision? Looks like it.
We have finished our prospecting job. We have finished our prospect.
That's pretty awesome. It's also very convenient, so you don't need to check out where your prospectors actually are. So let's maybe
Select destination.
deal with the
map.
prospectors first. Were they Were they in Timon? I don't think they were they? But this seems to be the only Timon. Wait. Were they in Timon? Let's check it out. Yeah, I should have paid more attention to that. But I don't think they were, but I think they were in a Timon siege, but not this one here. Oh yeah, they were.
We are the spice prospectors.
Okay, so they have prospected the siege here.
We are the spice prospectors. We have already been here for many days.
Okay, so let's move the troops.
Show me 3 sieges where you want me to go.
Yeah, obviously we're going to choose these 3 here, because those haven't been prospected.
Okay.
And then we should be good. So let's exit. Let's actually contact our Fremen troops here while we're at it. Got that? Yeah, here we go.
Too far to be contacted. All towers are too low.
Okay.
My troop of prospectors is currently going to another siege. We've been asked to do spice mining, but can't start it right now.
Okay, so why can't I go to next troop here? Well, never mind. Let's just go back to the palace and then let's go back to, well, not back to, let's find Stilgar. Yeah, in the novel, Stilgar he's a Fremen leader. He's not really the one Fremen leader, but he's essentially the most important Atreides ally. And Jessica and Paul, after having been betrayed by the Emperor and the Harkonnen, run into Stilgar and then become part of his tribe. So let's just go... come on. Here we go. Let's just go westward.
Desert. Westward.
And I hope that Hera mentions when we reach the siege, which she probably should do. So... the question is, what does Far West actually mean? Do we just fly there and then we automatically find the siege, or Yeah, we'll see. For now, let's just wait. And yeah, this fish here, I think the fish, I recently reread the novel before I started this LP, but it's quite a while ago. And I think the fish might actually have been mentioned in the novel, I'm not quite sure, because it's quite peculiar and it seems like something that they wouldn't just make up for this game alone. But yeah, maybe I'm misremembering this. There's definitely some fish symbolism in Dune. Later on, there's a troop called the Fish Speakers, which is essentially an Imperial elite guard, but that happens way later in the series. Essentially thousands of years after the events of this, well, not really this game, because it's not really the events of the first novel, just based on it take place. But yeah, never mind, we can discuss that later. So let's just fly through the fish, and let's see whether we are actually going to find that siege. We can't talk to Hera in the mirror, or can we? No, we cannot. Now let's just fly all the way across the fish, and then let's see whether we are actually going to arrive wherever we are supposed to arrive. So I eventually found the siege, Siaya Klam, and it's a long way from the palace. You can see the fish there in the east, and this distance here, it's literally miles away from the area which we've been to so far. So let's just... Oh, another vision. So let's see what that is.
We have finished our prospecting job.
Okay, that should be okay. Because I told them to prospect 3 other sieges, so we should still be good. So let's check out this siege, which seems to be abandoned.
From here, we will fly northwest to find Stilgar.
Okay, I guess then we do that. We also have to give the Emperor more spies in a day. So let's hope we come back in time, which we should. And I think there's a certain amount of time you have to make the spice delivery. But first let's check out where Stilgar actually is. Stilgar is a key figure because he allows you to rally your troops as armies. And that's essentially 3 of the functions a Fremen can have. They can harvest spice, which essentially keeps you alive. Then you can use them as troops against the Harkonnen later, and also to be used against saboteurs. And which, well, they are Harkonnen saboteurs, so it's again, but you can use them to investigate sabotage. And you can also use them for ecology. We can actually try to turn Dune into a wonderful green paradise, but more on that later. For now, let's just search for that other siege, which should be here somewhere. Not quite sure where they placed this one here so far away from the palace. I'm pretty sure there's other sieges in between, because generally the entire area is covered in sieges. It's just that you can't really see them in the beginning. And I think there's... yeah, oh yeah, here we go.
Wait a minute. I'm not sure. I think I've just seen a siege on the right.
Well, there we go. Speaking of which, skip to destination. Let's actually go step back. Nope, no equipment here. So let's instead enter. And here is Stilgar, the Fremen leader. He's a special sprite.
You are Paul Atreides, Duke Leto Atreides' son. You've come to our people. This behavior honors you, so you deserve our interest.
Thank you. Okay, is that it?
You are Paul Atreides, Duke Leto Atreides' son. You've come to our people. This behavior honors you, so you deserve our interest.
Okay, I guess I'm going to hire you.
By joining our forces, we'll be able to make those Harkonnen invaders step back. We shall call you Muad'Dib, the name of the mouse shadow on the second moon of Dune. Your water shall mingle with our water.
Yeah, water is essentially the most precious commodity for the Fremen. For other ones, probably spice. And they never waste any water. They've got those still suits that essentially preserve your entire body water, and whenever they kill an enemy or someone from their tribe passes away, they drain the body's entire water to preserve it, because it's just so precious. That
We saw
mustache.
you coming from the other siege.
Or that mustache. Yeah, and you also have this option here, rally me, and that essentially gives you the option to rally troops. Okay.
If you've managed to convince Stilgar, the proudest man among us, your cause is surely just. We will join you in your fight.
Okay, that's awesome. So let's just see.
My troop is awaiting your orders.
Okay.
Let me
Oh,
show
yeah.
you the statistics of my troop.
So this is an important point, because you want your armies to be strong. So the rule of thumb is that they should at least have 2,000 members, otherwise it's probably not worth to rise them as troop. So let's have them specialize in army.
There's nothing like military training.
Alright, looks awesome. Now these guys here, they are like, they practice boxing and stuff like this. So now we also have access to a bunch of other sieges, which is awesome. So the question is,
We are doing military training.
okay, I think I have to go there personally first. So yeah, let's do that. But first, let's obviously go back to our ornithopter. And let's... Oh yeah, here we go. Now there's a whole bunch of other sieges. So the thing is, we have to give some spice to the Emperor soon, but we can probably visit a couple of these guys here. So let's fly to this one here first. Skip to destination. And let's see what these guys here have.
Welcome to our siege.
Thank you, your head looks kind of small.
If you've managed to convince Stilgar, the proudest... My troop is awaiting your orders. May I show you the characteristics of my troop?
Yeah, this is a rather small siege. So let's have them specialize in spice.
I've seen a spice harvester around. There isn't anyone using it. It would be nice to have it.
So it's just laying around there and you didn't take it? Well, that's okay.
Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Oh, so they've got a... Let's give them this, and we could also give them an ornithopter. Or maybe I want the prospectors to have an ornithopter. So... Let's give them the ornithopter
The
first.
Orni should prove really useful in watching for the worm sign. It'll save lives and equipment.
Yeah, that's an important
Let me
point.
show you the statistics of my troop.
So what can actually happen is that one of your harvesters gets eaten by a worm, because the sandworms of Dune, they get attracted by movement on the sand, and so essentially if you drive a vehicle over the sand, sooner or later it will attract a worm, and then the worm is going to eat the vehicle. So that can happen as a random event in the game. Yeah, here's the harvester. So giving an Orni to troops with a spice harvester is going to reduce that chance. So let's skip to destination and let's see what these guys here have to say. You are really far away here.
Are you Muad'Dib?
The voice from the outer world.
Well, these mustaches are
These
laughing.
Harkonnens have despised us and treated us badly for too long. You can count on my troops for aid in your battles.
Sounds awesome. So let's see how many guys live in your siege.
We are awaiting your orders. Let me show you the statistics of my troop.
Okay,
Here are the characteristics.
that's a really small siege, so
The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it.
yep, that's okay. So I think we have time to visit the other sieges as well. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take the Topter. or Orni, as this game likes to call them.
Destination on map. Simon.
Simon, that's a peculiar name. Yeah, I think with Stilgar you can probably recruit all the Fremen now. I don't think there's anybody. Okay. Looks like there's nothing here. Let's talk to Stilgar.
We must rally other Fremen troops if we are to stand some chance of defeating our Harkonnen enemies. I'd also like to meet the Duke and your mother. There is much talking among the Fremen about her.
Ooh.
There are no Fremen troops here.
Thank you, Sherlock. So let's speak with Hera.
You'd better talk with the Fremen chiefs.
Don't look at me like that. Why are you so mean? Okay, let's take the Orni.
Select destination on map.
And visit the last siege. There we go. And yeah, another thing with your troops is you do not only have to have them train like they do now, but you can also equip them with better equipment later. But we'll get to that.
We saw you coming from the other siege.
Your model looks quite different. You look kind of like Fremen Morgan Freeman.
These Harkonnens have despised us and treated us badly for too long. You can count on my troops for aid in your battles.
So let's give orders to you. Let's see how many people are on your siege.
Let me show you the statistics of my
Okay, you'll do spice mining.
The area has to be prospected for spice before we start mining it.
Alright, so find the prospect as well. Okay, never mind that. So let's contact some of the Fremen troops instead. Hey, it's not what I mean. Yes, you already said that, so let's instead use this clumsy map here to... Wait, no, that's not where I wanted to go. Here we go. That's better. So... Okay, I guess I can't do that either. I wonder whether the distance is... Wait, was it from the palace or from my actual position? It might have been the palace. In any case, let's go back to the palace. Because I think there's another hidden siege here, but we can find that one later. So here is... Ooh, yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, that's a Harkonnen fortress. So let's go to this one here, so we don't have to fly for half an hour before we can actually select the palace. And let's see whether I can see the palace. Still can't see the palace, really? Wait, come on. There we go. So let's fly to this one here. And let's see. Well, it still might be too far away, but we'll see. Let's try this again. Okay, yeah, I think I'll see you back at the palace.
Paul, don't forget the spice shipments for the Emperor.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. So we should now be close enough to the palace. Yeah, here we go. So let's give the Emperor his spice and then let's introduce Stilgar to the rest of our family. Skip to destination. So, and let's go to the communications room. Okay, here we go. So here we go.
Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
I want a shipment of spice today.
Ooh, 2,560 kilograms. Let's just talk to Duncan. Let's see how much we actually have.
Here are our current stocks of spice.
No, we still have enough. So let's stop talking. Let's ask Hera to stay here.
A little bit cold. I'll stay here if I want to. You don't seem to know what you want. Follow me. Stay here. Sheesh.
I know exactly what I want, but I only have 2 slots for people. So...
Here are our currents. I can't now. I have some work left here.
Okay. So... wait a second.
You can notice that yesterday, our spice production was better than the day before.
Which is awesome.
The Emperor asked for a spice shipment, didn't he? We can send him what he asked for, as we currently have enough spice in stock. Okay, Paul, let's go to... Good, let's go.
Here we go, finally. So let's stop talking and let's just go to the goddamn communications room. Yeah, this is a bit more clunky than it needed to be. Uh-oh. I might have been a little bit too late here. Or was I?
The spice has been shipped. Now let's wait for the Emperor's reaction.
Let's hope that wasn't too late. So, any new messages? Doesn't look like it, so let's just talk to Duncan again.
We don't have to worry. We've sent what he asked. Ah, the answer has just come. Let's have a look at this message.
Let's do it.
Message from the Emperor Shaddam IV.
You sent me the spice I've asked for. Good. Next shipment will be 6 days from now.
Yeah, the days are randomized, if I remember correctly.
You sent me the spice.
Oops,
You
that's not...
sent me the...
Here we go. So yeah, the 6 days isn't too bad. That gives us some time to do stuff. But for now, let's just talk to our parents. Here we go.
Paul, I'm glad to see you're back. Who's this man with you?
Stop winking like this. You look weird.
I know of him, Leto. That's Stilgar, the Fremen leader. Every Fremen thinks of him as a great man. They all respect him.
Duke Leto Atreides, the Fremen people would like to assist you in your settlement here. These enemies of yours, the Harkonnens, have always treated the Fremen badly. They despise us. They enslave and kill us. We would like to join you in your battle against them. Stilgar, we are honored by your confidence, and we accept your aid. I'm glad to see that my son is in such good company.
Jesus, look at your face.
Your son is a remarkable man. One of a kind, I'd say. He already knows more than 15 sieges, and has met many troop chiefs. We talk a lot about him and his mother. This is the old prophecy. I was very eager to meet you, Jessica Atreides.
I can feel strength in you, Stilgar.
Paul, I trust Stilgar. You found the right man. I'm sure his presence will give you many new opportunities.
Okay, looks like that's it for now. Let's actually see whether we can contact more guys.
We're doing spice mining.
So... and let's find the prospectors. Nope. Power too low, but never mind that. I think they'll tell us when they've finished stuff anyway. Let's also check the spice density map. So... here we... so they should be here now, which is good. And looks like these areas here aren't too good with regard to spice density, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So I'm not going to complain. So, let's talk to Stilgar again.
Impressive palace.
Thanks.
Keep on going, Paul. All my hopes are set on you.
Oh, Paul, how I can feel this power in you. Could he be the one?
Ooh, I'm definitely the one. Let's go back to the communications room. And let's talk to Tufi.
I was sure you were capable of finding a great Fremen. Good. Now, with Stilgar with us, we can really begin to think about attacking those Harkonnens. Now, remember that you can use Gurney Halleck to help instruct Fremen in the handling of arms.
Okay, so I guess we're going to check out what Gurney has to say. Oh yeah, here he is.
Stilgar certainly is the man we need. Paul, I've studied the weapons here. Interesting, really. I think that now I can train some Fremen in the same way as I taught you before we came here. Bring me to a siege where I can teach the Fremen our art of combat.
So let's ask him to come with us.
Paul, I've studied the weapon. Okay, Paul, I'm going with you.
Okay. So let's stop talking. I thought he was going to say something, but I guess not. And let's leave the palace. So you can now ask Gurney to teach troops, which will improve their combat prowess. And you can also equip them with better equipment. And you don't really need the good equipment right now, but you generally want that for when you actually attack the Harkonnen, and also when you fight the final battle, because for the final battle you have specific conditions, and if you don't meet those, you're probably going to lose. But that's a long way off. So, I thought there were guys here. Yeah, I think this is a good siege to train, but let's maybe rally some troops here if we have. I have to check out these other sieges first, because I'm not quite sure how many people are in every one of them.
It's been days since we've heard from you. We are doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. We are now novice in spice. Here are the characteristics of my troop.
Okay, so let's change you to army.
There's nothing like military training.
And move you.
Show me where you want me. Okay.
So I wonder whether I should move these guys here to a different location.
We are doing spice mining. Our ability is increasing. We are now average in spice. Show me where you want me.
Okay, no, those are actually in a spice-rich area, so never mind that. I can always move them later, because the spice in this game, it's limited.
We are doing spice mining.
So you can always, let's find the prospectors again, you can always move your troops later. Okay. Yeah, you already said that. So let's check the spice density map again, and this is still gray, so it looks like they still haven't prospected that. But then again, I'll probably get a message for that anyway, so never mind that. Oh, and I do get another message. So let's see what kind of vision we have this time.
A worm has swallowed our harvester.
That's not good.
A worm has swallowed our harvester. Here in Abanya Tabor.
But to be honest, there's nothing you can really do about it, except get the Fremen more on it top does. But then again, you only have so many, so there's nothing you can really do about this right now. But I think that's a good way to end the episode. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.